So we're here at City Splash 2025 with an absolute legend, Winford Williams, who's a big journalist in the Caribbean community, interviews some of the greats, but we're interviewing him now. What's your perspective on just how the Caribbean culture has evolved, especially being here at City Splash in London?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's amazing what we've seen happening here in London, the extent to which people are consuming and our culture. We were at the launch last night of Red Rose for Gregory, the Cool Ruler. No, the actual name is The Cool Ruler. It's a musical.
Okay.
And we were there last night for the premiere, and it's unanimous that it's an impact. It's a hit already. You guys should go and see it, and you may find that tickets are sold out for all the other events that they'll be doing here, and that is pleasing to us.
Yeah.
And very exciting. And this, no doubt, will do the same when we come here and see how the music is consumed and the extent to which people are excited to be here and to sing along and to give love to these artists. It is always very, very rewarding for us and motivating for us to continue to do what we do from home on our show.
Yeah. So what's your perspective also, particularly about the music that's coming out of the Caribbean and the messages as well? Because people have different views.
Yes.
What's your perspective on that?
It's mixed, and I think the reality of the young people and their own experience being expressed.
Yeah.
And that's always going to be the case with with every generation. So if we want them not to do what they're doing, which is a big thing now about what they're saying and so on, well, we need to be better at socializing them, at growing them up, and whatever we want, the culture that we want, we must make sure that our kids cannot resist what is put out there for them. Okay, and that they will follow, because what will help to, it's the same thing, you know, when reggae was born. Okay, prior to that it was American music and jazz and so on.
Yeah.
And then reggae was born, and they thought, what's this? People were not for it like that.
Yeah.
And then it evolved and devolved to dancehall, and then dancehall was, this is killing it. Same thing.
So history repeating itself.
Right. So what we're seeing now, young people expressing themselves as they're expressing what they're feeling, their own experiences, and it's coming out in the music. Lots of it. Right. We could condemn and would not want to be part of the catalog. But again, they are naturally expressing themselves. It's not like they're coming after us or saying, well, that wasn't good or not. They're just expressing what they are experiencing. And so, just like dancehall when it started in particular, the people were so against dancehall in particular. In the 1980s, when the music changed to dancehall, so many were not for it. And now dancehall is now being embraced.
Yeah.
It's exploding as we speak. In the world, it's ascending right now with the release of Vybz Kartel, and so many of them now have regained their visas to travel to like the US and so on. So it's a whole new level of excitement around the music and its growth.
Yeah.
And to come here now to see a turnout like this, and we are just dying now to see how people respond to and my little dipstick interviews out there is that they're talking about Tyrus Riley, and they're talking about Popcorn and Valiant and so on. And these are they're new artists. They're pretty young, not as they're younger ones who are doing other things, okay, that are a little different from what Popcorn and them did. But like Valiant and so on are part of what we call the new age dancehallers, and they are evolving. So we're hoping that it is only the same fight that dancehall got when it broke in the 80s. That is happening with them and this, and that they will eventually find their place, and they listen to the cry for them not to be so violent and explicit in some ways, and some topics that they're using in their lyrics.
Yeah.
But dancehall had the same fight because it was underground, and eventually it evolved into mainstream Jamaica and took over.
Yeah. And I guess why it resonates with so many of us, because it's raw, it's authentic, like you said, and we need to listen actually to what they're saying and then embrace it. How would you describe City Splash in one word?
Well, I haven't seen much of it yet, but
hopefully you can.
But I went out there just for a moment and for a few minutes and saw a crowd big enough to give the energy to the performers. So I think it's a wonderful event, especially it is so dancehall and reggae oriented.
Yeah.
I feel good about it. I'm inspired by it. The fact that London you've got such a huge event in this city, and especially giving a platform to the new age.
Yeah.
They're including the new age dancehallers on the platform. So it goes to show that people are listening to them and they are embracing them.
Yeah.
Same point I'm making. So it's a great platform though, and I think I'm looking forward. It's my first time. I've heard a lot about it. It's my first time, so I'm looking forward to get my own experience.
Yeah.